You really figure out what you're made of when you working off a bare minimum.
Facts.
That's when you really figure out what you're made of. That's when you really figure out, okay, I gotta tighten up on this, or I'm not as strong as I thought I was, or man, my emotions not where they need to be at right now. Man, my mental about to break. I need to. You really figure it out when you're in the trenches. That's when you figure it out. That's where the magic happens, quote unquote. That's where the success happens. That's where you get the formula for everything when you in the trenches. It's not when you on the other side. They got there because they went through the trenches.
The B2S podcast is brought to you by Motivated Apparel. Motivated Apparel, the premier gear for motivation. A brand that motivates, inspires, and empowers you to stay motivated while chasing your dreams. Head on over to www.shiftmotivations.com/shop motivated apparel and grab yourself some motivated apparel today.
Hey, yo, what up, world? What it do? Hey, man, we all know what it is, man. Welcome to another episode of the Blueprint to Success podcast, man. We glad to be joining y'all on tonight once again, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Mike Marin, a.k.a. Shift Motivator, man. And joined tonight once again with my co-host, my brother from another mother. My left, your right. All right. Y'all give it up for my boy Alexander Hall, man. What's poppin', bro?
What's cracking, bro? What's happening?
Yes, Captain. Y'all know what it is, man. Also, my co-host, my right, your left, man. My brother from the same mother. Y'all give it up for B-Dub.
What up?
Boy Wonda. What's up, Big Bang? How y'all boys doing tonight, man?
Doing pretty good.
Update once again.
Ready to go. I'm on vacation, dog.
Don't call me. Don't text me.
I love it.
For real.
For real.
Yes, Lord.
What about yourself, broski? How's everything on your end?
Just trying to stay sane, brother. Just trying to stay sane.
That part. Trying to stay sane.
It's all good, man. Yeah, just trying to get some things in place, man, to make sure we straight by the end of the year. Got some plans, trying to gotta shift it up to the big man upstairs. They gotta make happen. So that's what kind of my focus is right now. You know, fourth quarter living.
Fourth quarter is already fourth quarter. It's crazy.
Crazy, right? Like
It was just first quarter.
like January just got here. It's about to be January again.
Right.
I feel like I just did my taxes.
Spun the block. And I was like,
tax season again.
I know. I was like, I hope I don't have to pay back this year.
Gosh, well, they used to say, boy, the older you get, the faster time fly. It's like, God, dog.
Yes, no cap.
I'm tell you, boy.
No lies detected there.
Hey, right.
Lie determined, you were telling the truth.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Anything y'all got on? Anything? Oh, when was the single dropping again?
Look, I'm tell you what happened, man.
Uh-oh.
See what had happened was.
The video was shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the video was shot. The record, Diamond always put rappers, please have patience with the producers because the producers hear something and they want to switch something up. But that's great though, because they hear frequencies different. We just hear this rocking. They hear no, this is crowding this. It's not gonna sound right once they hit master, you know. But he was finna go fix something on the record, something minor, quick, boom, boom, boom.
So minor turned into major.
No, not on his end.
Oh, okay.
Like one of his our producer, compadres, they all on one cloud with plugins and stuff like that. So I
Right.
guess one person moved, internet shut off, and then when internet shut off, everybody got locked out of the cloud. So when that happened, all the plugins that's in this session is gone. So now what's once was reverb don't sound like that no more
Nope.
because it's gone now. The delay is gone
Pretty
now.
much got the basic ones.
Right. So he texts him, hey bro, hey, no, so what's the no I'm saying for the cloud? What's the password for the cloud?
Crickets.
Oh, okay. So I guess Obo was like he didn't respond, whatever. And Dama was like, no worry, I'm gonna get my own plugins. I'm gonna get my own the ones that I'm missing for this right here. So he gotta like remix the whole record.
Wow.
Yeah. So it might sound a little different because different plugins got different quality. So and he was and everybody kind of pitched in on whatever, but I guess Obo was like he didn't respond. So Dom was like, it's cool. It's all right. I get my own straight. My own fully to where now this code you ain't getting in. You ain't getting in.
Wow.
So we have that's talking about pull the session up, that's missing. The whole song sound completely different. So that's the only thing. So it's getting remixed now. But it's a no way though. The video already shot. And we could use the one master for before, but he was like, bro, the frequency right here, I don't want to do. I said, that's fine, bro. It's okay. So that's the only thing. That's it.
Bro,
Yeah.
the save face. I'm pretty sure Malavache got the same plugins he got. I'm pretty sure.
You probably do. You probably, but
Sound like a connection.
I'm
need to
just
be
saying
made.
because like it don't, because you're not gonna get that sound what you did within there. But as long as you have the plugins, you ain't gotta touch nothing. You just need the plugins.
hey, that space, I stay out of it.
Here's the thing.
but I feel you're saying though. Yeah.
It sound like to me just connection need to be made. See if it work. Then if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. But here's the thing. What I always say, I'm gonna give you the information. What you do with it, it's on you.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, don't hurt nothing to try.
Yeah, but you know what? When you dealing with pilots,
I talk with Diamond. Cause I mean it ain't nothing but a send the session over. He could bounce it down. Cause he already got a mix.
bro, this man already copped. He already done remixed this. It's like once you dealing with people like that, they that's why I love people like Diamond. Me, I ponder on it. Well, what I'm gonna do? Diamond, the same day he done copped and started mixing the record.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he done. I'm just waiting on the for it to come back. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like he done already went to work on it.
I already told you what I'm waiting. I already told you what I'm waiting on. You know what I'm saying? See, God don't like ugly. No, I'm just playing.
Lions Den, come on,
I'm just
Daniel.
playing. I'm just being comical.
Come on,
Yeah,
Daniel.
like, yeah, no, I'm saying Lions Den coming, man. It's coming. It's a smooth record. I like the song.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
That's that get back.
Can't wait to
That's
hear
that
it.
that's that
When
get
it's
back.
I
done,
like it.
it's gonna be good.
I met another Christian artist at church Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, at the Haven?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I still gotta go check that album out.
It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
real
keep
good,
forgetting to check that album. It's
Yeah.
a couple things I keep forgetting to do. I gotta put in my
It's good.
long thing. Yeah,
It's good.
yeah. But I said, well, there'd be a lot going on, boy. That's it. Keep a lot going on, man. Y'all had a bunch of baptisms this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think you probably did more baptism this year than y'all done in the previous years. It was
Oh
like
yeah.
throughout the really playing it all throughout the year, and then especially towards these last couple of months, I noticed quite a few baptisms been going on.
So they do like when they have a baptism blowout,
Yep.
bro.
Oh yeah, I see. That's when they do it outside, right? They got a
Bro.
big stage and everything. Yeah,
Bro.
Them French
Stupid.
fries
I'm gonna have to slide out there one night.
was hitting, but I was on pool. I was on pool number 1. I was with Pastor Tim. It was me, Pastor Tim, it was Gino, a couple people. So we was helping the man, helping them out. But you get soaking wet. But just to see people when they get back, because I want to baptize my grandchildren one day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of my goals. I want to baptize my grandchildren, and I want to like drop them. No, I'm playing, but
Swim.
Hey, you remember
Swim.
when you swim?
Hey.
Hold up, Pastor. I'm gonna hold him up just a little bit longer.
Stop all that coughing.
but just to see them when they're in there. You stupid. He's stupid. Stop all that coughing.
Breathe.
Just to see them when they're in there, bro, and then when they're about to go in, and they know they're finna make a change, and then when they go down, you can just feel the presence of the Lord, bro. It just, it's just, and then, I just, to me, that's an accomplishment to baptize my grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, that's legacy, bro. Like I think I seen Pastor Jeff baptize his grandchildren. Like stuff ain't no joke. Just baptize somebody, period. Because they had that privilege to do it.
Yeah.
That's highly. That says a lot about the person. That says a lot. If you can baptize somebody, that says a lot about where you are. You're not perfect, but you in a certain position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you really are a weapon for the Lord. Like you really doing your thing. So that's what a goal for mom, bro, to baptize my grandchildren. And
It's really dope.
I want to be there when my girl get baptized too. When she get baptized, I want to be there.
She already made plans for that. Yeah. She thinking about
She
it.
thinking about it. Yeah. She thinking about doing it again. So I want to be there, and I want to get baptized with Pop. I know he gonna be scared. I know he gonna be scared.
Daddy.
I know he gonna be scared. 6 foot, scared of water.
Just stand up, boy.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah, but if he's afraid, or if one of my girls,
You saw that?
I was watching that. I was trying not to.
Hey, what he was looking? He was like, hey, y'all don't see that?
I didn't know what that was. You go look.
Hey, he was looking like, hey, man, y'all better get that. I don't know what that is, but you about to die.
Most times when stuff falls slow,
Oh,
it be a
that was-
spider, bro. You be like,
That
hold
was
on.
funny.
Bro, the way you looked at me, do you look right back down?
You ain't gonna act like you don't see that right now.
Yeah, I was checking for legs, man. You gotta check.
and the
You gotta check, bro. 'Cause if it start moving, I'm gonna start sweating. Hey, straight up.
he stopped mid pause,
Hey, straight up.
fingers and all. Like,
Hey, straight up. Fuck all that. Hey,
Oh boy, you killed me on that one.
hey.
oh yeah, that was good.
And when stuff fall from the ceiling, you gotta check for legs, man. 'Cause they be falling all slow.
Like,
I had to check like what that was.
Oh god, that was funny.
that was funny.
Gotta check, bro. Hey, I ain't been to interrupt with that, but I'm just saying.
Nah. Your eye never left. Your eye was like, what is this?
I know y'all ain't for that like you ain't just see that right now.
Nah, we ain't seen it.
Yeah, just making sure you feel me.
Playing tricks on me.
But yeah, if you know what I'm saying, if my son is scared, or if one of my woman's children are afraid, then I get baptized with them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to do that though. I want to baptize my grandchildren, bro.
Yeah, this is weird, man. That's like I said, when well, she's a adult now, but I had the opportunity. We had a baptism a couple weeks ago, and Pastor, I'm gonna let you do it. She the reason why you here. So, I mean, you're the reason why she's here, and so she was one of the kids at the high school that we built the relationship with, and help with her Christian walk and everything. And now she comes to the church, and then she wanted to get baptized. So he said, I'm gonna let you do this one. Because she was one of your youth. I was like, oh, okay. And then, they did the dip. He said, well, what I'll do, I'll say what I normally say. And then we'll dip her. And then you say, the part that you say before they dip.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can, all right. And then she got up, I just gave her a hug and she just cried. And I told her this right here, and I said, if God only sent me out there to that school for you, I'm good. And but she just cried. It was just, yeah, it's a like baby dedications and baptisms, bro. I don't take those lightly, though.
You know what?
It's a whole different level.
Next time I have a baby, I do want to get it dedicated. Just take it and drop it in the water. Not playing. But yeah, I do want to. But when I had Pop, when he was born, the same day he was born, like a couple minutes after he came out, he was born in Tampa General Hospital, on February the 4th, like around 4 in the morning. He was born, something like that. So right after he was born, I went to the window. I just prayed. I said, God, it's your son. It's your kid. I said, no, I know it's my kid, but it's just your son. And I was turning him back to, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't like go to but I made sure I had, me and God had our time. And to be honest with you, bro, ever since then, God been taking care of him. He been making sure he advanced. He like my son has already outdone me as a 14-year-old already. Like I'm already, like my son didn't have to do nothing for me to be proud of him. I'm just am because he's here.
Right.
But just the fact that he's overstepping obstacles and knocking stuff down at his age, and how his mind is advanced and developed at his age. If you put the 14-year-old Cedric next to the 14-year-old Rain, bro, he blowing me out of the water.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it baffles me running into parents and adults that don't have that mindset.
Yeah.
It just does. I mean, I don't care what generation you come from, because I know like certain generations you have that certain mindset, and because when you hear a lot of that, a lot of people that had it rough, growing up and didn't have what their kids had, it's like that was like I ain't get this, so they got to work for it too, or I wasn't treated like this, so then they started in it. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, who's gonna break the cycle though? Because it don't supposed to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Your kids, when they come into this world, man, your ceiling should be their platform. You know what I'm saying? They should be at a place to. You should want them to start higher off than where you left off. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I never understood that mindset. Because it's like this. I did check this out, right? I did when I was doing the seminars, when I was doing the insurance, right? When I was doing the seminars, and I had this came to me to start doing this in my seminar, so I started doing them. I say out of everybody in here, I say who has been left, with insurance or whatever, insurance policy. Very few hands would go up, if any. So, which that's always the norm most of the time. So I said, okay. I said, well, how many of you would have been better off had your loved one left you an insurance policy inheritance? Oh, everybody hand go up. And then by the end of the seminar, nobody signed up. It's about life insurance. And you already know they ain't got none. So it's constantly being reciprocated as no, I didn't do that for them, but I'm still not gonna do it for them. Even though I know the benefit of where it could have put them. I'm like, y'all just raise y'all hand and said, my life would have been better had my mom, dad, auntie, grandma, sister, auntie, anime, whoever it was, would have left them an insurance policy to help them out along in life, whatever, outside of taking care of the necessary expenses. Almost 100%. You know, some people ain't gonna raise their hand just because they don't want to. But at the end of the day, you look at it almost 100%. But then knowing you don't have no life insurance and your family and your kids, and you walk right out the door with the same mindset that you came in, I don't get it, dog. I don't get it. Because when you, and it ain't about what they were saying is treat people how you would want to be treated. It's beyond that.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? It's beyond that. And so a lot of times when I look at, and even I'm gonna stay in this vein just for a little bit. Even when I'm looking in that, I'm looking at things on social media, I'm looking at stuff like that, and people are trying to like live the high life and not taking care of the home life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is making sure that the most prized possession is taken care of. Or are we so concerned about living the high life?
Yo, I was talking to, and I'm only bringing this up because this was a real conversation I was having with her. So I was talking to Mama one day. So me and Mama talking. You know what I'm talking about when I say Mama. I'm talking to her, and I asked her a question, and this is her response. I can't remember my question, but I remember her response. And most time, I mostly remember when she tell me stuff, because her words are impactful when she
Break it down.
Yo, but like, cause with me, I be thinking. So with me, sometimes she don't mind explaining things so my brain can calm down. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, she said to me, she said, I don't want to look like I'm straight. She said, I want us to be straight. She said, so I don't want to, she said, I don't want to look like we got stuff. She said, I want us to actually be straight. And then when she said that, I was like, okay, tenfold.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a whole different
That's
ball
a
game.
different vibe. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. That's a different vibe, dog. And I always said, like, when I look at this generation of a culture, it's like you're more fascinated, bro. You lay it right into it. You piggyback off that real smooth. When I say I'm looking at this generational culture, man, and the way it's said, it's like they're more fascinated with looking successful than being successful. Hey, bro, see a famous entertainer, actor, athlete, influencer. Let me get this pic just so I can go back and post it on Instagram. Versus, wow, man, you changed my life, man. I like what you do, man. How did you get started? See, now I'm engaging in the conversation to see if I can grab some type of information that can get me from trying to display a look that I'm not having, but something that I desire, by putting myself in position to ask the right question that maybe I can put myself in position if I do the right stuff enough times, long enough to put me in that position to where I'm not posting something because, and ET said it all the time, yeah, you just want to take a pic because you can say you know that person when you know you don't know that person. Like, yeah, this is my homeboy ET, you don't know me. You just met me at a conference and we take it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like trying to live that highlight reel and not putting in the previous work to create the highlight reel from.
Bro,
Because the highlight reel ain't real.
it ain't. Because, and I'm going to say it this way. 'Cause, and I
come
mean,
from now.
yeah, I just,
Go cover my head.
this just, it be happening like this way. So I'm not trying to, so 9 times out of 10, bro, success does not look like the selfie. It doesn't. I'm gonna tell you what it look like. Success look like success look like the bonnet and the big shirt and the socks when your girlfriend go to sleep. That's how it look. The other day, mama was like, she said, "Do you like bonnets?" I said, "Well, you got this real big one. This is thing big. She got a big bonnet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My bad, mama." But that's how, like,
I don't leave that one alone.
you know what I'm saying? But that's how it looks, though. Success, it look good. That should look good. You know what I'm just saying? Success don't look like the selfie. Success does not really look like 4 hours later when we was at the movies and she was looking like, like she came out of a genie bottle. No, it don't look like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to get ugly and nasty to make your way towards the other side. It's this one security guard. I don't even know, but it's always the security guard at the hospital, bro. I don't know what it is, but then when me like, look, it's this one security guard.
They out for you.
I don't know what it is, bro.
Orders. That's orders.
They out for you.
It's a one security guard. Every time I do something or switch something up, he always say something. The other day I came in there, my hand been cut. I ain't had a haircut in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Because my time schedule, I'd rather have gas money than the haircut. It just sometimes it be that season. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm working on something. Sometimes your success don't. It's like fruit, bro. It takes time to blossom. It takes time to bloom. You feel me? So you can be in your success and not got there yet. You can be on the way that you can be on the road to your destination, but you just ain't got there yet. You know what I'm saying? So
coming.
So long as you on that road, that's success. You see what I'm saying? So he say, I walk in the door, I kid you not. This happened the other day. I kid you not. I kid you not. I walk in the door, I say, "What's up, man?" This the first thing this man said to me. He said, "I don't know. This beard, though. I don't know, man. This beard. What you got going on?" I said, "What?" I said, "What?"
So like DMX, what you got going on?
He
bro?
said, "Man, this beard, man." He said, "I don't know." He said, "My day going good, but you look like you need to." I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Bro, I was so blown." I said, "Bro, I'm gonna be straight next week." he said, all right then. I said, "Oh my God, bro." Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, but he, and I said that to say he does not know what I'm doing throughout my. I'm moving probably swifter than he moving right now. My schedule probably tighter than your schedule right now. You don't know what I'm doing with my 24 hours. How tired I am, and how I'm stumbling up in this door. I got this rolling book bag full of physics books and stuff. You got a pack of a package of them doggone Subway cookies. You fresh from lunch. Got the cola.
Got them half a dozens.
Got the macadamia nut with the white chocolate. You on chill mode. I'm not on chill mode. I'm on something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what a person, you know, so when you see a person like that, when you see a person like that, they working on something. You remember Pursuit of Happiness? Will Smith, he was working on something, my G. Looking crazy. That's success. That's how it looks.
Yeah.
When you're going through the trenches, when you're getting ugly, when you're going through the stuff that nobody want to go through, that's what success is. It's not the selfie. It's the bonnet.
No, it's the
climb on the hill,
climb.
dog.
Right.
It's the work. It's the work. It's the stair climber. It's the getting up and doing tour days, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to go, try to cover. Man, bro, the first time I saw that movie, dog, boy, that touched my heart, dog. Because I saw myself all in that picture. I saw myself all in. I even, like, when the parts where he was shedding tears, dog, I was shedding tears too. Because, I felt every minute of that movie, dog. Like, man, and then to see him come to win at the end is I said, boy, I had to put myself, I picture myself. I said, that's me right there, because so much was going on during that time, and then just to sit there and watch that, bro, it just gave you like a sense of hope. And then knowing, I think when I first watched it, I didn't realize it was based on a true story until when the things start rolling up and you start reading it and then he coming up here and it was the real character. And so it was like, man, but at the end of the day, bro, it's like I had a situation. I went out to the school and I'm just letting I'm reading the kids stuff like I know them to do. And we got one of the kids, he just started sharing some stuff with me and I just let him talk. And I'm like, do he even hear himself right now? Like, it's so much out there, but you're settling. And he was going because he had got out, he really got no looks for football, but he got the opportunity to go down to a camp somewhere. So and these kids that the home not the best or whatever. So it may be a struggle for them to get to that camp. You know what I'm saying? So, but he got an offer from another school for possibly track. So, but it was like, man, hope I can make it down there. It was like that. Then he switched from making it down there instead of trying to get an opportunity to play ball. It was like, man, I hope I can put on the jersey, because when they get down there, they try the uniform. I'm like, this is what they kids on, and it was funny because like all the last couple of years, I've had conversations with coaches. Was like, man, and I didn't even know. He's like, man, yeah, they were like, Mike, man, they'll sit there and the coaches will sit there and they'll let them do this kid. They'll sit there knowing them kids ain't got no offers, but they'll sit there and go through the whole rigmarole ceremony like they had an offer. And they ain't got one offer. I say, huh? He said, yeah, they do that. Because of what it looks like and what it brings. I was like, are you serious? He like, no, Mike, for real. I said, I can tell you some kids that not done that I know. I'm like, what? I'm like, so they're fascinated. Yeah, they're fascinated with the highlight, but and so much, and I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. The success is really not in the highlight. The success is really in the low light.
It's the bonnet.
When you're not being seen, because because only a certain type person can see that bonnet.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody that's
recognize
you know what I'm saying? Because everybody that's in public that's coming out with the bonnet, that's a different person. But what I mean by a different person, there was a time, and I mean, to be honest with you, this is just my opinion. So ladies, don't come at me. I was just raised in a generation where you don't go out the house looking a certain type of way. And so when I said that only a certain person was allowed to see that, meaning usually your significant other was the only person that saw you looking that way. Because any other time, you coming out the house glamored down.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's just the generation that we was waiting from, because our parents taught us, you are a representation of this family, boy. You ain't fit to go out there looking like anything. That's what Mama always tells us.
Because it's beauty. The beauty is in the bear. You really figure out what it look like when all the other stuff is off of it. You really figure out what you're made of when you working off a bare minimum.
Facts.
That's when you really figure out what you're made of. That's when you really figure out, okay, I gotta tighten up on this, or I'm not as strong as I thought I was, or man, my emotions not where they need to be at right now. Man, my mental about to break. I need to You really figure it out when you in the trenches. That's when you figure it out. That's where the magic happens,
Right.
quote unquote. That's where the success happens. That's where you get the formula for everything when you in the trenches. It's not when you on the other side. They got there because they went through the trenches. So, and I know I said the bonnet, but I'm saying if for men who you have a wife, when they look gorgeous when they have the lashes and the makeup and whatever, but when they take all that stuff off and you see their bare face, that's when you see that real beauty. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
You see the realness in the bare. All the other stuff, it's a plus. It's an addition.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? If you talk to Jay-Z, some people I think I saw on social media, they were like, "Would you know what I'm saying? Would you take $1 million from Jay-Z, or you'll take lunch with Jay-Z?" I take the lunch because what the stuff I'm gonna hear from him can make me $1 million a million times. You dig what I'm saying? That stuff come from the trenches. It don't come from the success.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? When you take all the bear off, you know how your woman really look. I didn't know you had a mole right here. You see stuff that you don't normally see. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you experience stuff you don't normally experience too.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So and I think it's easier for me to equate this to sports because it goes back to because I see it so much. And where I'm going with this is because they see the opportunity to play on Saturday Night Lights. They see the NIL money being thrown at them. They see the girls. They see the frat parties. They see this. They see that. They see that. But okay, that's the highlight.
Yeah.
The low light is can you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning though for 5 o'clock workouts, and work out for an hour or two or whatever the schedule is, and then okay at 6:30 you may have a 10-15 minute window. Then okay you got first team meeting, and then you're in there for 30-45 minutes, and then you got your position team meeting after that. Hold up, you ain't even with the class yet.
Then you got class.
Yeah, you ain't with the class yet.
Grades up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that you ain't even practiced yet.
Nope.
These are just workouts and meetings. And then you have practice that may last 2 hours. And then hold up, bro, I ain't even done. Like this is real life. This is real life football. Like the life of a student athlete. And I know the actual act may not pertain to you, but I want you to listen to the situation that pertains to you. And what I mean by the situation is that whatever it is you want to do out of life, don't look at the highlight. You got to look at the low light and say, is this what I really want? You may be in the entertainment business. You may not want to be on the road 3 to 4, 5 times a week. That's the low light. You know what I'm saying? You may be an actor and you may have to go 3, 4, 5, 6 months without a gig. Can you do that and maybe flip hamburgers at McDonald's? I'm just saying that's the low light. So I don't want y'all to look at me talking about athletics saying, oh, that don't pertain to me. No, I want y'all to get the picture because we haven't even got to practice. So now we practice. Okay, and after practice, okay, special team meeting. This meeting. You still got 2 or 3 more meetings. Then you got homework. So your time is dictated from the time you get up to the time you go to bed for curfew. So you're looking at the highlight and you saying, yeah, I want to do this, but you're not looking at the low light when the curtains pull back, and then now you want to bad mouth and be like, oh, nah, bro, it ain't for me. No, it wasn't there for you. It was never in you from the beginning.
And it's going to show.
It was never in you from the beginning.
It's going to show.
So what was in you from the beginning is, and that's what I tell her, I said, I don't care if you don't want to play football. I'm not out here because whatever. What do you want to do with your life?
I thought workout was practice.
No.
Because I don't be on sports.
It's a part of the process.
I thought when you work out, there's
No.
practice. Okay, gotcha.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
It is not practice.
Okay.
Practice is when you actually are in the act of football,
running
sports,
plays.
tracks, whatever.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's part of the strength and conditioning. It was just part of the process. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then even with that, there's instructions that you're following. So they're looking at you. It's getting good to myself right now. So you cut in, bro, whenever you. They already know where you're supposed to be before you do. So you focus on the highlight. They're already past that. Because I know that's not going to happen if I don't prepare you to be right here. So when what I mean by they already, so for your position, if I need you to be 210 and you came in at 185, they already got a plan. Okay, for his position, talent great, character great, love the kid. Yeah, we offered him a scholarship. We're going to bring him in. Boom, you good. But hey, you can't stay that way at your position. You came in at 185, I need you at 210. And this is how we going to do it. I need you to eat this at this time. I need you to eat this. So everything about your life that you received or that you looked at in the highlight reel is being dictated by somebody else, but it's your life. And then when it don't work out the way you want it to work out, oh no, that wasn't for me. No, it wasn't in you in the first place. Because all you was looking at was the highlight. Them guys that make it to the league, majority of them guys, when you talk to them guys, they eat, sleep, breathe, and fart football.
You ain't gotta tell them nothing.
You ain't gotta tell them. You ain't gotta tell them guys. Them guys that make it to that level, not saying they're gonna be on 10 every day,
but they dedicated.
but they dedicated and commitment to the process to do whatever it takes. It's on some other stuff. When you have conversation with them guys on that level, it's a different mindset for the majority of them.
Prime example. A lot of people that went to the portal, they went through Prime's regiment. About 40 plus players.
It was more than that.
It was more than that, but
it was like 80.
From the first time when I seen that, it was like 40 at the time, and that was just like the first portion of it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, dog, this ain't gonna be for everybody."
You crazy, man.
He's like, hey, we 7-8 for weight. We'll be what we need to be. And that's one thing I admire about Deion, just his insight on everything. Like, you come into a whole new program and gutted it like a fish. And then twisted with what you got and what you did and what you do. And then it weeded out who was going to be for that system and who was it, and who had the ability and who doesn't. Even with the ones that it was one player he was talking about the game before last, and he was saying like such and such didn't play well. Like he's going to point out what you didn't do well so you can do well, and he's going to bring the low light in what you think should be the highlight. Nah, he going to make sure you straight all the way mentally first before the physical. And it's the same. We got to be strong in our mental before the physical. Because when we try to present ourselves in a highlight reel, and then it's like having something before you're able to handle it. And you'll just really just self-sabotage it. Because you think you're at the level that you think you are because of a certain status or because the coach before saw you or deemed you as top player. It's different when you have somebody who has that grit, that know what he talk about, and he pushes you to go to another level that you didn't even know you had because you were comfortable in what you were comfortable in.
The B2S podcast is brought to you by No Grind, No Glory Apparel, R828 edition. It's a reminder to stay strong, to be courageous, to starve your fears, and to feed your faith. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, just know that you were born to stand out and make an impact. Head over exclusively to www.nogrindnoglory.net and grab you some merch as a daily reminder that all things work together.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do this. Yeah, we're fit to go to another team.
Yeah. And that's what's going on.
You have people, and you'll jump ship to miss your opportunity to be at the forefront because you feel like you're not getting the appropriate time that you need, but you're not proving to the coach that you're able and capable to fulfill the position. I'm ready, coach. No, you ain't.
We were just talking about this before I got here.
No, you ain't. You ain't ready.
We were just talking about. That's why I was a little late because out there and just talking with some people, parents, and
Parents just don't understand.
The whole transfer. And let's translate what this conversation, right? We're talking about living the highlight, right? Let's take this situation and what we've started and using this athletic bubble to bring this point home, and whatever else points we're going to use. So you pull kids out and you transfer them. And I was sharing with one of the parents. I say, listen, I watched a video I think it was last year, and I told them, and I told the coaches and stuff. They were like, yeah, that's about right. I say. It was a coach, I want to say from Michigan, and it was coaches and parents in the setting. It was a meeting. He was saying, if I remember right, that the statistic was about out of all those kids that jump into that portal, only 30% find new homes. So out of all those thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of kids that jump into this portal, only 3 out of 10 actually continue on in their journey when you already had a spot at a certain place. Now, I'm not talking about the conditions where sometimes they may have been forced in the portal, because one thing I found out that I did not realize is you don't automatically get a 4-year scholarship. No, you have to requalify for that scholarship at the end of the season.
God, dog. So that's a double whammy.
So it's not, here's a 4-year ride. No, we're going to have a sit-down meeting at the end of the season, and we're going to analyze this thing and see where you at and see is you gonna get a full scholarship, partial scholarship, or no scholarship. See you later.
And this is the crazy part. A lot of them pulled out in their senior year, junior year.
Pivotal times.
Pivotal.
You talking about high school, right?
Well, it just in general.
In college too.
Okay.
Yeah. Because in high school right now, the way they got it set up now, as long as you can get there, you can go where you want to go. And they just changed it. They changed the ruling this year. Like, I didn't even realize, like, Coach was talking about one day, like, I guess one of the kids we got out there, like, the first week he went there, third week he transferred from Winter Haven. Like, huh? So, yeah. And I was talking with the principal. He was like, and one of the teachers, it was like, which is one of the coaches, like, what in the world are they doing? So you mean to tell me a kid can start over here the first of the season and end up here by the second or the third week of the season?
Yeah, that works.
And then come track time, okay, I'm going to go over here. And then it's like they can just hop in. I don't know what the rules are like, but it's pretty much like, I'm like, are you?
They hopscotch.
And you're stifling your development. For the highlight. And the highlight is made in the process, and you cut it and all that out because, I need more playing time. So let's equate that to your life. I should be further along in my life right now. I should be further along in my relationship right now. How if you keep eliminating the process? What the process is, okay, every time she want to talk, you want to run. It's time to go hang out with the fellas.
You don't want to face nothing.
Every time, he want to sit down and put structure down, and no, you can't do that, huh? But you want him to be the king of the council. Let's bring it home. You understand what I'm saying? This is like Jesus. We're using parables of the athletic department.
Let's go.
We're gonna bring it down. You don't turn the episode off. We coming down your road. That's why I love sports so much, because it paints so much of a picture of what life looks like. I don't care if you never played a down of football, basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, soccer, whatever in your life. It paints such a picture of life. It like the movie said in Rocky, it ain't about how hard you can hit, but how hard you can get hit and get back up. And what's happening is when you transfer, you're getting hit and you're staying down because you're not allowing the process to make you. So you find an excuse to eliminate the process just to get to the highlight reel.
You take your mind off what the process does and what it's for.
Right.
Because everybody, at least who I know, when they trying to get somewhere, what's the first thing they say while they doing it? I'm doing this for. I'm doing this for. If you want to go to
for everybody else more.
I need playing time. You ain't no team player. Matter of fact, your rump shouldn't be playing sports. You need to figure out yourself because you're selfish. Football, baseball, basketball, tetherball, all them balls. All of them is a team sport. It's a team effort. But once you take your mind off the team, the we, you already striking out.
Right.
Exactly.
You're already striking out.
Exactly.
How many of them actually asked the coach, what did I need to work on to help strengthen the team?
Ooh, that's a good question. I thought I knew where you were going till you said that last part. I thought I was in the vein till you said that. You said to help strengthen. I'm like, oh, I ain't never heard that.
You never heard it.
It's always, what do I got to do to get better to get in the game?
Yeah, and I need this from you. I need it, but when you go to your mate and be like,
baby, what do we need to do to make our relationship better?
what do you need me to help you? Like, how can I help you? Or when your girl come to you like, what you need help with? That's a whole different. We think about we now. We ain't think about just I. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
Because once you get the me, whoever that is in that situation, we get the we. Because it benefits all of us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. Because it's hurting me in right now. But yeah, your me is connected to a we. So if you fix the me, you fix the we.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they be like, no, all right, well, when you get that situated,
Right.
come holler at me.
Right. I'm out. Deuces.
Nah.
Yeah. All just to live the life of the highlight, and you missing all the nutrients in the middle.
But just think about it. The first 30, you didn't see Jesus. Where he was.
Being prepared.
We saw my man's one time when he was, you know what I'm saying, he was chilling with the doctors. And then he had snapped off on my dudes. Like, I'm about my daddy's business. And then scripture say, then he went with his parents. Him and Jesus no more. I'm just saying, he took the 30, bro.
Yep.
The stuff that you don't see, it helped prepare him for the 3 that he did do everything that shifted humanity.
He did more in the 3 than he did in the 30, and that's the crazy part.
Well, that'll preach.
That's the crazy part.
But so everything is in the trenches. Everything is in the areas what you don't see. Everything is in the times to where it's that bareness. It's when you up under there and you lifting, like keep going. You struggling. This right here, when you
Ooh, boy.
Bruh.
Hey, that
right.
Ooh, boy, that's your,
Bruh.
hey, that's that boy.
Bruh.
Look, when you like this, when you like this right here, that's equivalent to when you in a game and you knock somebody head off. When you
Right.
that came from
That
this.
came from that, right? Right. That ain't come from being grab it. I can't get it.
Yo,
Right.
that came from this.
Yeah.
So when you see them balling, it came from the trenches.
Yeah.
Facts.
When you see, you dig what I'm saying? When you see the girl who look all good, she beautiful. You know why she beautiful? You know why? Because she well rested. Why you think the bonding and stuff is there? She's well rested. Her skin like that because she got good stuff to wash up. She's comfortable. Her atmosphere is set up to where she's able to be a woman and focus on woman stuff.
You remove that stress from her life.
She's well rested.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Preach,
Boy,
preacher.
You dig what I'm saying?
But my mind went straight, because I went to a couple of the workout sessions, right? I said, boy, y'all, I couldn't be in charge of this session. I said, I have all y'all pissed off. Y'all be strong, but I'd be pissed off. I said, y'all quit too easy. I'm sitting there watching multiple of them. Soon as, if they can't get it and push it straight up, they racking it. I say, that's our problem right there. You ain't fighting through nothing. And I would tell them the story about how our weight training coach used to do us, which I shared it before on the podcast, about doing the negatives, where he whatever your goal is, you benching 165, 175, your goal is to bench 225. He gonna make you go through the whole workout, and then your max is 165, 175, and your goal is 225. Make you go through the whole workout and slap 225 on there and tell you to lift it after you done went through a whole workout and you can't get no more than 175. Because he's training your muscle to get used to that heavy weight. And then after a couple weeks of doing that, guess what? You're going to push that sucker off by yourself. That's how I got trained. That's how we got trained. Y'all, boy, as soon as resistance come and they couldn't push the weight up, bro, they were bucking and racking the rate. Grab it. I did that for a couple times, and I was going there and I was watching, and I was like, so I started making my way around a certain one. And I had the one that was particular one that me and him was spending a lot of time mentoring him outside of football. So I say, hey man, you want to come work out with me? He was like, yeah, preach. You know, they call me preach. So like, yeah, preach, man, come pick me up. I said, okay, I got a +1 at the gym. I'll come get you. And so I said, now, this is what I'm gonna do. I know you can do this. I said, but we'll work up to it. He was like, okay, all right. He was doing all this right. I said, nah, for real. He was like, okay. Bro. When we had a couple sessions, I wouldn't let him quit. He went to rack it. I said, no. I said, I said, I ain't grabbing it. Push it up. I said, push it up. And then I just end up getting it. Couple sessions, bro. And I'm not saying that like I'm a personal trainer. I'm just saying I've been through so much hell. It's really for me to quit as many times as I wanted to and tried to. It's just not in me to do it. Facts. Bro, there's just plenty of times of what I wanted to and even tried to. But it's like my body's like, where you going? No, you ain't going that way. You going this way. Get your butt back in that ring. Here's the towel. Wipe the sweat off. Keep going.
Hey, what you doing, man? Hey, no, this ain't it, player. This ain't it.
so after a couple sessions with me, bro, he broke his PR.
What I mean, PR?
Oh, personal record. Shoot, it messed me up. It's personal. Made me Google it. Yeah, dog, my mind just went totally complete blank.
Hey, you know what?
That's the sign of age, dog.
I was at school the other day.
Personal record. It just came. I ain't even have to look it up. Personal record. That's what it was.
I asked a teacher something, and they went to Google. I said, I ain't going to you no more. That's it. I'm now paying $20,000 for you to go to Google.
Like I be going, like sometimes, like when my mind,
I do that myself.
Sometimes with my mind, I know it, but it's just like it ain't coming to my mind right now. So let me go to Google. But it's PR is personal record.
I got you.
So because they trust me and they know I'm not gonna lie to them, they counted his PR at the gym with me and not in front of them because most they won't do that. Usually they got to see you lift that weight, but because they trust me, his PR became the PR when he was with me. Because I'm not finna let you rack it. I'm gonna make you fight through that. So you looking at, you good, but, and this is where we fall. You're talented, you're gifted, you're good, but is it good enough for endurance? Because that right there where you are right now is not gonna allow you to keep going 10 years down the road.
That's the thing, yeah.
That's the thing, longevity.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you looking for generational wealth? Or are you just looking to be taken care of right now?
Yeah, it's like how you're functioning with the people in your life right now. What you really want, you cannot function this way and expect this over here to blossom. You can't.
Can't
At all.
at
It's
all.
no. It's no way.
At
There's no
all.
way. If you want your household good, you can't talk to your girl like she's beneath you and think everything gonna be straight. Think y'all gonna be married? No, because it's not gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
It's not. There's no way because you can't talk to her like she's an object.
You gonna have no. You won't have no peace in the house.
None whatsoever.
You can't even treat. I tell the kids like this, and I tell people like this in general, but especially the younger generation, because things are just so totally different. And I'm not saying like kids, but I'm just talking about even young adults. It's like I say, bloom. I said there's an old saying that says, "Bloom where you're planted." I said I don't care if you're working at McDonald's. What can you learn
Exactly.
to set yourself apart? You talk about me. Yeah, it's people in McDonald's that make 6 figures though. It's people in McDonald's that make 7 figures though. So it's all about perception and perspective. What do you want? You know what I'm saying? Are you flipping burgers just to flip burgers, or are you flipping burgers to learn their process? And maybe, hey, that's be like on Coming to America. It ain't McDonald's, but welcome to McDowell's.
Facts. Get it?
Come on, Jesus. You see what I'm saying? He learned that from somewhere. You see what I'm saying?
My man had the manual. He was somebody walked there. He tried to hide the manual. I said, "Boy, this man crazy."
Yeah, but y'all get, you know what I'm saying? You get what you know what we're saying. You know, so at the end of the day, man, it's what do you want? Well, it's sit down, get off social media, quit hanging, quit trying to live the high life and going to this event, that event over the weekend, and just sit down, meditate, and ask God, what do you have for my life? What do you want out of life? And then it's like I can't put a place in my map without putting a place in my map.
Yeah.
The most important part of the GPS is not the route. It's the destination. Because if I never put the destination in there, I don't get the route. Too many times we're not getting to the destination because
We're scared.
we're worried about the route. And you never put a destination in there. And the reason we can't put a destination in there because we don't know where we want to go. Oh, I heard, boy, things are popping off in Atlanta. Okay, but you got to put Atlanta, Georgia in the map. And then it's going to route you to where you're going.
Yeah, and then, but hold on. Why do you want to go to Atlanta?
Exactly.
You cannot be trying to go to Atlanta because of why your cousin want to go. Because what make your cousin pop might not make you pop.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so
your cousin got him out. He got a plan.
yeah. So like, why do you want to go to Atlanta? Like, what's your reason of doing it? Like, what's your reason of doing it? And sometimes I think that we don't be looking at that how we should, because sometimes thing takes time.
It do. And then you have to really figure out is that where he really wants you to be too? Because I can't tell you how many people be like, hey, you should come move to Atlanta. All right. Why?
For what? Right.
I'm fine with just coming up there, visiting, do what I need to do, and deal.
Right.
Like, until God give me a sense to wherever that may be, I'm gonna be kaput.
Because sometimes the atmosphere, man, let me tell you something. Sometimes you may try to go somewhere, and the atmosphere be more than you can handle. The lifestyle be too fast for you.
Yep.
The city move too fast for you. the women look, it's you struggling walking through Save-A-Lot.
What you stupid?
You can't even go to Save-A-Lot.
Because a lot ain't saved.
You can't, and you know, Save-A-Lot is not like Walmart. It's a little. Save-A-Lot is almost a hood store now. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even go to Save-A-Lot. Imagine going to 7-Eleven in Atlanta. Imagine going to 7-Eleven in Atlanta.
Oh man.
That's like the club. Going to the gas station like the club in Atlanta.
Lord.
Yeah.
So
Even down here, they used to call Chunky Sundays.
that
They just go to-
atmosphere, it may be too strong for you. The lifestyle, it may be too much for you. It may be some things that you ain't got locked down yet that when you get up there, it's gonna pull you out of where you need to be at. So sometimes you need to know why you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need to know why you're going there.
It's true.
You feel what I'm saying? You mess around and be somewhere, you be like, man, how I get in this situation? You ain't supposed to be in the first place.
Man, I remember at the time my car was down, I was Ubering. There was a gentleman that picked me up, and I can't remember where I was heading. I was heading to work, and he was talking about his sons. You know, he was talking about his son and then his nephew. And so his nephew done went to Atlanta, you know, left a good job that was here. I'm talking about making good, and this was like by like a harbor marine. So whatever, you know, job prescribed for that type of work, that career. And he done went to Atlanta, he done got complacent, and I got a baby, and left a good paying job, was straight. Pops are like, you can stay here as long as you need to get what you need to do and be straight. And it was just like he went to a place that he thought he was ready for that he really wasn't ready for.
No, he wasn't ready.
Yeah, he wasn't ready.
And like he was on the phone with him while I was in the car. And he was just silent the whole time. He's like, yeah, I know. I gotta get my life together. I mean, the whole, and like he's like, come on, man, you 25 years old, like you gotta, what you doing? And this is good that he was saying this to him at 25, even though I'm sure he was saying this way up to the age he is now. But you have to take the advice. You have to heed. Like when you have people that gone before you, they're not just talking just to hear themselves talk. They done been through a lot. They done seen a lot. And they try to prevent you to go from doing the same things, going the same route, experiencing the same pain and struggle. What we doing? So you're willing to buck the system that you can perhaps be head and lead in that system and say, coach, what I need to do to strengthen the team. Versus leaving the man, forget that. Because you know what it is? That's a mentality of somebody who's always going to buck the system no matter where he go. Because it's always going to be something.
Yeah. No loyalty.
No loyalty nowhere. Not even to himself.
Dang, you're not even loyal to yourself enough to stay enough in the process so that you can even make the team better, to make yourself better.
It's a win-win. I work on me, we get a new version of we.
But I'm telling
And
you,
I'm included in that we.
but don't nobody want to put the bonnet on, bro. They don't want to get. They don't
Yeah, I
want
want to tie that back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Get
wanna-
a little dirty. Yeah.
to. They don't want to.
Roll the sleeves up.
They don't want to. Bro, I was looking like Will Smith in Pursuit of Happiness. You saw how I was looking, hair going down my neck. But my uncle said, he said, you got hair going down your. He said, yeah. He said, you need to go.
you're the werewolf.
He said, nephew, you need to go get your haircut, nephew. I said, Uncle, I'm going tomorrow, man. Just chill. He said, what? He said, he said it. He said it like I was a toddler. He was like, nephew, you go to your haircut. I said, I'm going tomorrow. But then he said, I know you've been moving. He said, I see you. He said, I see you. He said, you're moving. He said, it's okay. He said, you moving. You know what I'm saying? When you in the trenches, sometimes it look like that. That's how it. You can just tell. You can tell when somebody on something. You can just tell, bro.
He could tell you focus. He could tell you want it bad enough. He could tell that he sense a growth and maturity and a difference about you, a glow about you.
You could tell.
You could tell.
But you gotta get your butt in the trenches. It's no other way.
The highlight is in the trenches and not the highlight.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love the Coach Thomas got this philosophy, and he's the defensive line coach. Like, you know, the linemen those they call them the trenches, and he got this thing. He was like, "Ain't no AC in the trenches."
Sure ain't.
I said, "Oh, I like that. I like that." Yeah,
Bro,
the highlight is in the trenches.
Hey, you looking for the air to blow? It won't be blowing here.
Last hurricane season, when the power went out, oh my God,
Bruh.
it was hot up. Bro, after it kind of went away, it was real cool. It felt so good outside. It felt so good outside, bro. Like, this junk feel good. But when that hurricane was hitting and the lights was off, everybody in there with
Bruh.
boy, that junk crazy, boy.
I never forget Hurricane Charlie. Charlie, he ain't want us to have no AC for 2 weeks. I'm talking about straight heat up in that piece. Straight candles and heat. That's it.
All the windows open.
Every last one on. Every last one on.
Everybody eating spam sandwiches.
Spam or tuna.
Spam and tuna.
Get them sandwiches.
For real talk.
Man,
Sandwiches and chips.
that's what's up. But y'all boys got anything else before we wrap this up, man?
Man, look, don't get caught up in the highlight. Get caught up in the trenches.
That's it. That's it.
Put the bonnet on, man. Put the bonnet on. You'll be surprised what you will see and what you'll find out about yourself when you strip all that other stuff off. Like, I did not know that. I kind of knew, but I didn't know that my learning ability need to be stretched until going back to school. Like, I'm good reading stuff and want to understand stuff. But sometimes you got to beat that stuff in your head quickly. Like, how fast can you adapt?
Yeah.
Some people adapt real fast. And in order to be well-rounded, you have to have that in your system. It's one thing, bro. It's one thing when you on offense and y'all study plays and I run a route and you toss me the ball. I'm supposed to get tossed that ball.
Yep. And I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be at. Yep.
It's another thing when you're on the opposite side and you intercept that play. Sometimes we got to intercept the habit that we need. It's not in your route, but you read it, I need that. Let me go grab that because I need it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes you got to get stretched out and stuff like that. So I didn't know until I got to school and I'm getting all this, and you know I love information. Now I'm getting overloaded with it. Now I got like, okay, so what you going to do with it? Because when you're going to be moving high profilely, if that's a word, or for people who like E.T. or Pastor Tim Ross or people like that, Pastor Ken Clater, when you're like you and your pastor, when y'all always speaking, y'all minds are packed with stuff, and you have to be able to handle all that power.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Comes great
So
responsibility.
you have to get now he like, yo, now you, this is not this, but this is certain type of information. So I'm stretching how you think and how you deal with information, because if you're gonna be doing this over here, you're gonna have a lot of information all the time, and it's not gonna be able to cut off. So you're gonna get used to it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning different aspects about myself that I didn't know if I wasn't in the trenches at this point in time in my life.
Facts.
So where you at in your life and where you at in the trenches, it matters. The same process a 25-year-old go through, it feels different when you're 40. Y'all could be going through the same thing at different parts in your life and it feel different. Because of what you done been through in your life and what he haven't been through in his life yet.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at this point in time, I didn't know different stuff about myself. I didn't know that I really need to be making my plans leaning over to the entrepreneurship side because I'm starting not to like certain stuff. I don't want to be answering to people all the time. Like, what if I don't feel like it? Well, if you have that mentality, you need to make sure you put yourself in a position just in case you don't feel like doing something. Because you can't not feel like doing something if you're not in a position to not feel like doing anything.
Right.
True.
Facts.
You cannot be needing a job.
100%.
You cannot need their money to make sure your household is good and don't feel like it. No, you feel like it even when you don't want to. Because if you're not on their clock, you ain't getting money for your household.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying? So I didn't know that I was just certain stuff about myself if I wasn't where I'm at right now. So you got to get in the nitty gritty and get in the trenches. It's not about the highlights are coming if you go through the lowlights.
Yeah.
Facts.
The highlight is in the trenches, not the highlight.
Yes,
That's what's up. That's good.
Put the bonnet on, man. Put the bonnet on.
That's good. Let's get to work. Hey, man, it's 4 quarter living, baby. Y'all know what I'm saying? That's going to be the thing next couple of weeks as we get headed out into 2024, man. 4 quarter living. How you living? Get it how you live it, man.
I'll tell you.
It's not about where you are, but where you want to be. So, and it's about making the moves and the position. Don't look at what you don't have. Look at what you have. See, faith don't get you everything you want, but it'll get you through anything. So you got to have enough faith to get through. So don't look at what you don't have. As long as you got faith and a good work ethic, God will make it happen. So, man, hey, I hope we said something to kind of push you a little bit more towards your destiny, push that needle a little bit more to the direction that you need to move towards. So, you know, how we get down at the end of this broadcast, man, hey, shoot for the top because the bottom is way too crowded. And if you think different and be different, you'll have the opportunity to live different. And once again, we'll see you on the other side of success. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.